Hello, everyone, and welcome back to the Faith and English podcast. I'm John, and I'm here with Grace.
Hey friends, we're excited you're with us. On this podcast, we help you learn real English through God's Word. And today's episode is about trusting God even when days are tough.
That's right. Life isn't always easy, and I think everyone has moments when things feel overwhelming.
Absolutely. I've had weeks where just getting out of bed feels like a victory. But our faith gives us something strong to hold on to.
Speaking of something to hold on to, our verse today is Psalm 46:1. God is our refuge and strength. That always brings me comfort.
It's one of my favorites too. I picture a safe place when I hear refuge. Like no matter how messy things get, God is there to protect us.
Yeah, and strength reminds me that God helps us go on, even when we feel weak or tired.
That's so true. Sometimes I just repeat that verse to myself when I'm anxious. It honestly calms me down.
You know, Grace, what do you do on those days when nothing seems to go right?
Well, I usually pray. I like to talk to God about my worries. And I remind myself that He is faithful. He always keeps His promises, even when I can't see how.
That's helpful. I also try to remember that being worried doesn't mean I have less faith. It just means I need to look to God a little more.
Exactly. And when we focus on Him, our hearts become calm. It's not about ignoring problems, but about knowing we don't face them alone.
Let's pause a second and explain a few words from today's verse in chat, so our listeners can really use them. First up, refuge. It means a safe place or protection.
Right. And strength is the power to keep going, especially when it's hard. We all need that sometimes.
We also talked about being worried, which is feeling nervous or afraid about something that could happen.
And don't forget faithful. That's someone who keeps their promises like God does. When we say God is faithful, we mean He always does what He says.
So let's get practical. How can listeners trust God when life is stressful or uncertain?
One way is to pray for 5 minutes. Just say what you're worried about. It's simple, but it makes a difference.
I love that. And maybe people can repeat the verse, God is my refuge and strength, out loud. It helps your heart remember the truth.
Absolutely. Saying it can make it feel more real. Maybe even write it down or put it somewhere you'll see it during the day. That way, you're reminded every time you feel stressed.
That actually reminds me sometimes, sharing your worries with a friend helps too. We're not meant to do this alone. Before we wrap up, I just want to say, if today is a hard day for you, you're not alone. We're all learning to trust God more.
That's so important. Thank you for listening and growing in faith and in English with us.
Remember, keep learning, keep growing, and keep trusting Jesus.
See you next time, friends.